Hey everybody, and welcome to Tokyo Swan. Now this week, I decided to go to Harajuku because on Sundays there's this strange tradition there where you have a lot of people who get outside of the Meiji Shrine and they dress up, they cosplay. Sometimes this means they'll dress up as anime or video game characters, or sometimes it'll just be these wacky fashions. So yeah, I went there in the anticipation of seeing the cosplay, a Sunday ritual, and since the weather's been so nice, figured there'd be a lot of people there. And there was a ton of people out everywhere actually. Everywhere you went, there was just gobs and gobs of people. So there weren't too many people that were dressed up when we went, but there was this one guy that we saw, and when we saw him I knew, I gotta meet this guy, this guy's gotta get in the video. It was a man, probably middle-aged or so, I would imagine. He was wearing a schoolgirl uniform with I think an apron, and he was carrying a little pink bunny doll, and I thought, wow, this guy has got to be in the video. So thankfully he was actually a very nice gentleman, and allowed myself and Jenny to take video with him, and yeah, just put a smile on our faces.
Kawaii.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Change. こんにちは。元気です。はい。Nice to meet you. Boyfriend? My friend? Okay.
本当に友達です。
友達フレンド。ファミリーね。
家族です。はい。はい。
So afterwards, after the cosplay extravaganza, Jenny and I decided to go shopping for clothes, since Harajuku, key place for clothes shopping, and it's right next door to Shibuya. In fact, they kind of merge into each other. So I went to Shibuya, and she took me to this giant shopping mall, which I had never been to, and it was the Shibuya 109, and there's actually two of them. There's one that's all girl clothing shops, and there's one that's for men. But we went to the girl one because she wanted to shop, so sure, whatever. And yeah, it was about 7 floors or something of just these jam-packed girly clothing stores. And I was probably maybe amongst 20 other guys in there, and just hundreds and hundreds of girls.
この事実を国民の皆様方はいかにどのように今お考えでありましょうか。許してはならないのであります。今皆様方はこの渋谷でこのハチ公口前で車を出すんでね、お気をつけください。
Later on in the day, I kind of figured, you know what, I think I'd like to go clothes shopping as well for myself. So I went back to Harajuku, basically because there's just roads and roads of clothing stores. And I found this really cool vintage, kind of retro clothing store, really cheap too. Oh yeah, I think it's cool. So we're in the fitting room, so I should probably, wear clothes so I don't hold up the line. Sorry. I like it. I think it looks good. Goes with the shades. I think it goes with the shades. It was funny, when I returned to Harajuku after I bought my shirt, I went and checked out the cosplayers again. And you might remember from the very first Tokyo Swan video, there was a man who was dancing outside. He was back. He's still doing his thing. It's been over half a year, and this dude's still out there. He's living the dream. He's living the dream. Okay, so I think we learned a lot today. Cosplayers, do they do it for fame, fortune, the love of the character, or maybe just attention? I'll let you be the judge. Thanks for joining me on this Tokyo Swan, it was great. And as always, we'll see you next time.